Alright, so I thought this was kind of cool to show everybody. I was Googling how many plus size people are in the world as of up to date. And I came across this and I thought this was so cool. So as of right now, there are 8,191 people, 988,453 people in this world as of 2025. And then if you go down here, this is called the World Population Clock. And it says 1 moment retrieving data. So now it is showing in real time how many people are alive in the population as of right now. And then if you go down, it shows today, let's see, it's like what, 250? It shows today in real time how many births there have been so far, how many deaths there have been today. This is how many births have been today, how many people have died today, and the population growth since midnight. Then it's births this year, deaths this year, and population growth this year is estimated to, in real time, is how much so far the population has grown this year. And they call this, and then if you go down, it says top 20 largest countries. It tells you how many people are in each country. How many people live in each country. What the population is in each country. And then this is the World Population Clock, which I thought was really kind of cool to like look at. And I thought it was crazy being able to see it live in like real time. Ugh, I hate it when it does that. I hate these pop-ups. But anyway, so I thought it's called the Worldometer, and it's a live countdown of the world population. And you can do it by region, by religion, population density, population by country, all-time total, sources and methods, top 20. Let's do religion today. Let's see what's the population by religion. Christians, there are more Christians in the world than any population, with 31% Christianities, 23% Muslims, 16% no religious affiliation, 15% Hindus, sorry, 7% Buddhist, 6% folk religionists, 1% other religions, and 2% Jews. So Jews have one of the lowest population rates right now. It is, they're at 2% Jewish and 31% Christians, followed by Muslims and so on and so forth. And then if you go over here, Christians make up the majority of the world population, followed by Islam, and then none of the above, Hindus, Buddhists, folk religion, and other religion is this tiny little piece right here. And then red is Jews. But I don't see red. Where the hell's the red? Red's supposed to be 2% Jews. I don't see red. I don't see red. Unless this is supposed to be red. But it looks more like folk religion. I don't know. But anyways. So this goes by religion. Population versus religion. And then yesterday I did sex. So like if you go down here and it says sex ratio. Okay, and you pull up sex ratio. Okay, so world demographics. This is the world demographics. Population of the world 8 million. Yearly age is 85%. The median age starts in the 30s. In 2025, and this goes from 1950. 1950 was at 22. In 2025, it was at 35%. In 1950, the population was 2 billion. Today is at 8 billion. Fertility is 2.2. Total fertility rate. It has a total fertility rate, which the fertility rate has declined. Life expectancy of both sexes is age 73. For females, it is 76. For males, it is 70. So it is true, women do outlive men to some degree. Let's see, life expectancy in the world from 1955 to 1925. So this is males, blue is males, red is female. So in 1950, there was more women than males. And then as we go up, there are still more females in the world than males. Well, I guess thank God some of us are lesbians, right? My daughter being one of them. But there are more females in the world than men, always. From 1950 to 1925, there are more women alive than there are men. Okay, infant mortality is 26.4. Deaths under age 5 is 35.5. And this is infant age mortality rate in the world, but we're not going to talk about infants and babies because that is just sad. Okay, so from 1950 to 1925, green being rural population, and then blue being urban population. So from 1950 to 1925, people who live in the rural population outlive people versus urban population. I guess because they're harder to get to. And they live out in the country, so nobody knows about them anyways. But in the world, people who tend to live out in rural populations live longer versus people that live in urban populations. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're shooting each other. That might be the problem. Because in urban population, they're shooting and killing each other. So, rural versus urban, rural people that live in the rural areas outlive longer than people that live in urban areas. which is weird because it's harder to get hospitals in rural areas than it does in urban areas. But that is the life expectancy of religion and and sex. And this is the world ometer. And this is the world ometer in real time. You could probably sit here and drive yourself crazy watching this. It's probably like watching the stock market for like somebody that's in stocks. But, they're always watching the stock market every day. But if you sat there and you watched this clock, you would probably drive yourself crazy. Like, you probably could really, like, drive yourself crazy, like, with this. But anyway, so it's called the Worldometer Current World Population Live in Real Time. So by the end of today, at midnight, this and then this is going to change, or the count is going to adjust and start over. So I wonder what it says at midnight, or like by like 11:50. I wonder what it'll say at midnight, like if this clears and then starts over. I'm gonna have to film it and see if it starts over at midnight. But as of right now, this is what I found. So I thought it was something pretty cool to share with everybody. I tell you, man, the government keeps up with everything. Everything. So it's pretty cool. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Thought it was pretty cool and thought I'd share it. Have a great day, everybody.